could do it like, there you go. Sit right here. So if you want to sit right here, that's fine.
Go get Vinny, mommy. Go with Allie.
Great tournament. Let's go have another great last game.
Just pick him up, because he's not going to go. Just pick him up and bring him.
Cool FM Live, we welcome you to Benson, Arizona at Lions Park on a 98-degree night here as Douglas will take on Santa Cruz in the District 8 Minors 10 Under Little League Championship game. These two teams have faced each other twice in the tournament so far, and I want to talk to one of the moms here, and her name is Brianda Garcia. Brianda,
yes.
You've got two kids on this Douglas team, don't
yes,
you?
I do.
What are their names?
I have Vladimir Hurtado and Ruby Hurtado.
These two teams faced each other. We were talking about this offline earlier. One-run games, right?
Yes.
Talk about that.
Okay, the first game last Tuesday was a 17-16 game, and then last Thursday was a 7-6 game.
So we're coming down. This is it.
This is it.
And not going to be any more games after this between these two teams, and whoever wins tonight will take the District 8 championship for 10 under. Close game tonight. Are you a little bit nervous as a mom, or are you feeling pretty confident?
I'm feeling a little confident. I was nervous last game. We didn't know what we were coming into, but we've given these kids everything that they need to know. They practiced, everything they need to practice. It's up to them now. So.
All right. Well, up bat first actually will be Santa Cruz, I believe, right? Coming up, they'll actually take the field first. So, well, you'll be joining us kind of periodically throughout the game. You've got your two little ones, actually, what, three? Two of them.
Yeah.
Two little ones here as well, and then you've got two playing for Douglas as well. It's a Douglas night tonight because you've got the game here in Benson, and then at 8 o'clock tonight, there's another Douglas team playing. The seniors will be playing at 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll have that game as well here on Cool FM Live. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yes.
And
send us good vibes, everybody. Cheer on our boys and girl.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. We want to thank our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. They are a big sponsor of all of our youth athletes here in Cochise County, and they make all of our coverage, all the games we go to, possible as being our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, serving our community. Big thank you as well to MORSE Automotive Group. Sierra Vista, stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by MORSE. The Sherry ETHELL team, Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts. Just Google the Sherry ETHELL team. Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. And as you can see, Douglas is now taking the field. The Douglas fans clapping in the background, rooting them on, and they've had some exciting games to root in, as both the last two appearances that these two teams had together, they've been one-run games. each of them both winning, Douglas and Santa Cruz, by 1 run. And today it's for all the marbles for the District 8 10U Championship here in Benson, Arizona. Thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital in Cochise County. Their new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Physical therapy clinics in Bisbee and Douglas also provide the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact them today for all of your landscaping needs, including pool cleaning services. Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, and now open Saturdays from 9 to 2. Thank you also to Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and now even a phone provider. Yes, they have phones at great deals. Check it out. Just go to their offices right behind Denny's in Sierra Vista along Fry Boulevard, and or go to allofiber.com. Right Way is now serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County, providing heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical services. They'll be working hard to earn your trust the right way. American Southwest Credit Union. Today's game also sponsored by those good folks there with locations all over Cochise County. If you live, work, or worship here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ascu.org. All right, we're ready. Underway here. Santa Cruz up to bat. And up to bat for Santa Cruz is Bradley Orona, number 6. "98 degrees as we start the game today. The game was supposed to play on Saturday, but got rained out. Some flooding in the area. To right. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Three balls, 1 strike. Strike. Now it's full count. Orona gets on base. So the first batter for Santa Cruz gets on base. No outs here in the top of the first. Championship game, if you're just joining us. Douglas and Santa Cruz, District 8 10U championship game here in Benson, Arizona. Foul ball. 0-1.
Ready, Larry. Be smart.
For batter Jax Riley. Or is it Rayleigh?
Larry, make sure 1 out right there. Let's go. Secure it.
Strike. And that's a strikeout. The first strikeout and the first out of the inning for Douglas. 1 out. 1 runner on first for Santa Cruz. Up to bat right now, Chateau Padilla, number 5. And a hit. Can't turn the double play, but got the force out at second. 2 outs now for Douglas. 0-0 here in the top of the first. Up to bat next for Santa Cruz, number 13, Owen Thomas. He plays first base. Strike. 0-1 the count. down to second. He's got to play. He's out. So just like that, Douglas gets out of the inning. Scoreless as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Douglas coming up to back next. Want to thank our sponsors, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, our presenting sponsor, SSVEC, serving our community.
Hey, let's go.
Douglas will come up to bat, and we're going to talk to Mom here because your daughter, Ruby, is coming up. She is actually now, does she normally bat first?
No, she doesn't.
So tonight, a different strategy.
Different strategy. She's one of our. She plays third, second, wherever we need her to play.
So she is quite the little all-star. That's great.
Yes.
That's great. So looking forward here. Well, Douglas got out of the inning.
Yes.
So we'll see here what they can do. Kicking it off with your daughter here in just a few moments. Ruby coming up to play here. She looks determined. She looks ready to roll. And we welcome you to our live stream coverage here on Cool FM Live. Don't forget, if you're watching from Douglas, we're going to have the seniors game in Nogales. That'll be tonight at 8 o'clock. Now, it might start a little bit later. Jeff Davenport and John Berger are going to be doing that game, but they're going to be leaving a little bit late from Sierra Vista due to a previous engagement for Jeff Davenport. That's why Jeff couldn't be here to do this game tonight, so you're stuck with me. I'm the backup to the backup sports announcer.
Our pitcher's brother, actually, he's playing in Nogales.
Now, what's that?
Our pitcher's brother.
Oh, okay.
So he's playing in Nogales. So those parents are split today. One here and one over there.
Yeah, so folks, spread the word. We'll be doing the live stream coverage of that game tonight in Nogales because Douglas is playing really well there. They haven't lost a game in the state tournament yet, have they?
No, they haven't.
Okay, all right. So looking forward to that. Let us know where you're watching from, whether it's for the team Santa Cruz, maybe you got a favorite player, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. If you're in Douglas, love to hear you in the chat. Let's get the chat going. And root for your favorite team here tonight. These two teams are so close. They split 2 games so far that they played against each other, each team losing by 1 run to each other in 2 previous games. And tonight, they meet for the final time in the District 8 true championship game. Ruby up to bat now for Douglas, the only female on the team. And she's apparently a little all-star for the team. That was a ball for Ruby. 1 ball, no strike. It's 0-0 if you're just joining us. We're in the bottom of the first. And a hit. Oh, first baseman misses it. She gets on. She gets on. She makes it. Ruby's speed makes it with a little flub up by the first baseman of Santa Cruz. Ruby's speed got to the base, and Douglas gets a runner on first, no outs. Number 10, Harlan Venezuela, up to bat right now for Douglas. And 1 strike. No balls, 1 strike for Harlan. Oh, that gives a chance for Ruby to go to second base now with that pass ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike for Harlan, and Douglas has a runner in scoring position. It's 0-0. Fly ball, first baseman out, heading foul. No chance to catch that ball. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now on Harlan. Runner on second for Douglas. 98 degrees as we start this game. It's hot. A nice hit past the third baseman, and they're going to wave Ruby on home, and Douglas has the first runs of the game. The Douglas fans cheering loud. They get their first run. They're up 1-0. Number 34, Vladimir, up to bat. And that's a strike. Douglas still has a runner on first with that hit. There is no outs. 2 strikes now on Vladimir. Number 34 for Douglas. And a nice hit going out to center field. They're going to wave the runner to third base, and Vladimir will get a nice double. The Douglas bats are going. And there's no outs. Runner at second and third now for Douglas. They're getting their bats going. Number 24, Gail Avachuco. Is it Gail? Gaye. Thank you. Gaye up to bat now, number 24. One ball, 1 strike on Gaye. And a nice hit over the pitcher. They're going to try to send him home. And another run will score. And another run will score. Not paying attention, Santa Cruz allowing another extra run to score. It's 3-0 Douglas. Taking the lead here with 1 out. Oh, wait a second. Still no outs. Pop up in the infield. They're calling for, okay, finally got it. Okay, so that's 1 out now for Santa Cruz. 3-0 Douglas. Runner on first. 1 out. That brings Mario Barado up to bat. He's the left fielder for Douglas. And foul ball, foul tip. So that's 1 ball. I'm sorry, 1 strike. Still right 2. No balls, 2 strikes. On Mario Barado, number 1 for Douglas. And a hit to the third baseman. Long throw, and he got him out. That makes 2 outs now for Santa Cruz. Douglas up 3-0, but it does advance the Douglas runner to second base. So another Douglas runner in scoring position for Emilio Garda. Up to bat now for Douglas. Emilio, number 3. He is normally the catcher. That's low. That's 2 balls, no strikes for Emilio. Strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, 3-0. Douglas up. We're in the bottom of the first. Runner on second in scoring position for Douglas. There's a time called right now. Any idea why time is called? Looks like maybe possibly a little confusion. Okay. Just double checking on the lineup, I guess. And back to bat, here we go. For Emilio. That is 3 balls, 1 strike for Emilio. Strike. That's a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Emilio. Runner on second for Douglas. And a hit over the third baseman into the outfield. They're going to send him home. And we got to play at the plate. No. Goes over the catcher's head. 1 more run for Douglas. It's 4-0. Douglas bats on fire tonight, early on in this game. Emilio is on second base right now. 2 outs and another hit. And they got him out. All right, there you have it. That'll wrap up the inning. After 1 inning, Douglas 4, Santa Cruz nothing, as we head to the top of the 2nd inning here on Cool FM Live. Our coverage brought to you in part by Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of our local sports programs and our athletes, Duran Plumbing. Thank you to Sonic Drive-In, 99-cent slushies available every Monday in July. So tonight, you can get a 99-cent slushie at Sonic in Sierra Vista and really all the Sonics all over the area. And don't forget, tonight is also half-price shakes every night after 5 p.m. at the Sierra Vista Sonic restaurant. And tomorrow on Tuesday, it's half-price cheeseburgers after 5 p.m. And don't forget, Thursday, it's 50-cent corn dogs on Throwback Thursdays. These are the deals available in-store only at the Sierra Vista Sonic. Thank you to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. They're proud to support our coverage of youth athletics. Please support them as well as they support our youth. For your next home loan or loan situation, think of Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage in Sierra Vista. All right, we're about ready to start the 2nd inning here. Santa Cruz needs to get some runs. They are back up to bat here in the top of the 2nd inning. I'm Tom Ryan. Aiden is on the camera tonight. Thank him. And then, of course, Dan the Man back in the studio for our production of all the graphics, making all that happen as well. And don't forget, if you're watching from Douglas, we've got a doubleheader of Douglas tonight at just after 8 o'clock tonight. We'll be having the Nogales, the game, the Douglas team that will be playing in Nogales in the state tournament. They haven't lost yet. We featured their game last night on Cool FM Live. They've got another one tonight. Starts at 8 o'clock or thereabouts. And we'll have it for you tonight on Cool FM Live as well with Jeff Davenport and John Berger. 98 degrees, a little bit of a breeze, which is, at least we have that tonight here in Benson. And so far, no threat of rain that I see. All right, up to bat for Santa Cruz, number 13, Owen Thomas. He's the first baseman. Santa Cruz needs to get some base runners now. Owen Thomas, first cut is a strike. 0-1. It's the District 8 10 under championship game in Benson, and we have a hit to the third baseman, Ruby. Ruby's got a long throw, and she did it. Beautiful played throw by Little Ruby, who's an all-star on the Douglas team. Long throw for her, and she got it, and that's their first out. One out now for Douglas. We're in the top of the second inning. 4-0 Douglas. And that brings Hatley Matthews, the third baseman, up to bat, number 7 for Santa Cruz. Low. In the dirt. One, make that 2 balls. No strikes. And another ball. That makes it 3 balls. No strikes. Hatley Matthews up to bat. That's high. Take the base. Okay, so that's the first walk for Douglas. So Santa Cruz gets a runner on base with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. And number 4, Ty Peterson, the left fielder, up to bat. And that's another ball. So Gaye having some control problems right now and throwing a number of balls in a row, and the coach is going to come out right now to try to settle him down a little bit and to get his control under order a bit more. Give him a little bit of a break. Pat on the shoulder, a little encouragement, and encourage him to start throwing some strikes. It's 2 balls, no strikes so far against Ty Peterson, the left fielder for Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz has 1 runner on base. They're down 4-0. We're in the top of the second here in this District 8 10 under 10U championship game. If you're watching from Douglas or Santa Cruz, for rooting on your team, let us know where you're watching from and who your favorite player is or players. Let's mix it up in the chat. Get the algorithm going for the chats. That's another high one, so that's ball 3 and 1 strike. And that is a ball. So we've got runners on first and second now for Santa Cruz. 1 out. Santa Cruz has runners now in scoring position. It's 4-0 Douglas in the top of the second. That's a high one. Number 3, Atlas Bohm, the center fielder, up to bat for Santa Cruz. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at first and second for Santa Cruz. And that's another ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ruby, get ready on the plate.
Showing bunt. And that's another ball outside. That's 3 balls, no strikes. Gaye for Douglas having control problems right now. He's got to find that strike zone. And he did. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Even with the back, even with the back, even with the back. Right there.
And here's the pitch.
Yeah.
He's got another strike.
Hey, strike.
2 strikes in a row. Oh, wait a second. That was a ball? I thought that was a strike. I read that wrong. My apologies. We've got the bases loaded now for Santa Cruz. It's 4-0 Douglas. And number 8 Jet Hubble, the second baseman, up for bat. Bases loaded now. A chance for Santa Cruz to get back in the game, down 4-0 in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. A little chipper hit. First baseman running to get it. Can't make it. So that's 2 strikes now for Jet Hubble. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And a nice hit to the second baseman. He got it. We got a double play. Douglas just turned a double play. That was huge. That was big. Douglas definitely needed that. And so they keep their 4-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning here in Benson, Arizona. Bases were loaded for Santa Cruz. They had an opportunity. They could not seize the opportunity. And now Douglas is back up to bat, leading 4-0 here in the bottom of the second. A big thank you to our presenting sponsor of all of our sports coverage, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. They support our youth athletes all over Cochise County, being able to bring you the live stream coverage of all the games we do, helping parents and grandparents that can't make it to the games see the coverage of their little ones and youth athletes all year long. Again, thank you to SSVEC, serving our community. Also want to thank the good folks at Sierra Toyota, one of our new sponsors of our sports coverage. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. And thank you to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. All right, we head to the bottom of the 6th. Douglas back up to bat. They're leading 4-0. And coming up to bat next for Douglas is number 14, Julian Loretta. Listen for the pronunciation of how they pronounce it on the speaker if I get it wrong correctly. All right, there we go. Yes, Julian Loretta, or Loretto. Number 14 up to bat for Douglas. We're in the bottom of the second. Foul ball. 0 balls, 1 strike. On Julian, the right fielder for Douglas. And another foul ball. That makes it 2 strikes. 98 degrees with a little breeze here at Lions Park. Beautiful parks here in Benson, Arizona for the District 8 10 Under Championships. And a nice hit. And under the glove of number 12 for Santa Cruz, and Douglas gets their first runner on. Lina Cuevas, number 2, up to bat next. 1 runner on first. That is a ball, I believe. Yes. Douglas looking good so far tonight. They're getting the runners on base. They're getting the hits. A big swing and a miss. There, 1 ball and 1 strike. And another swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes for number 2, Leona. And a nice hit to the third baseman. Long throw. He got it. Santa Cruz gets their first out of the inning, but it advances a runner to second. And in scoring position, Douglas has a chance to add to their 4-0 lead as number 8. Oh, advanced to third base, and it goes past the ball. The throw overthrown, and another run comes in. Douglas gets another run, and Douglas is on top 5-0. No runners on base anymore. 1 out, 5-0. 1 ball, and a bunt to the pitcher. He got him. That's out number 2. Antonio Martinez. There we go. I'll get it right. It's just hard to read. Somebody else is writing. I wish they were able to type everything out. Unfortunately, that's not the case. All right, here we go. A nice hit. Is it fair? Foul ball. But a good swing. That's 2 strikes. 0 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. 5-0 Douglas. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Douglas bats have come alive. They've got a nice lead brewing here. Pass ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On number 9, Antonio Martinez. Here's the pitch. Swing. And a miss, and that ends the inning. So, we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Douglas has a 5-0 lead. Santa Cruz will try to get their offense together, see if they can get their bats going, and make this a game. Because right now, Douglas has a nice lead, 5-0. A big thank you to our sponsors. We can't do it without you. Thank you so much to Eagle Plumbing. Eagle Plumbing, check out the drawing that we had earlier today on our Facebook page for a year's worth of toilet paper from Eagle Plumbing. And it was a fun drawing earlier today with Lisa. And you got to check that out. And check out the folks at Eagle Plumbing. They provide expert service in Cochise County. They've been in the area for over 50 years, family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. You're just 1 call away. If you've seen their trucks and signs around town, you can join in the fun now. Spot a sign or truck, take a selfie, and post your picture in their Facebook comments on their Facebook page, Eagle Plumbing. And then at the end of the month, they do a drawing for all of those who submitted pictures and selfies with their sign or with one of their trucks. And you can win monthly prizes from Eagle Plumbing.
Noise cancellation and makes it possible.
Noise cancellation?
Así, ahí, papi. Get your feet ready. Let's go, Emilio.
Our coverage here on Cool FM Live here in Bisbee, Arizona at beautiful Lions Park as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for Santa Cruz, Hayes Thomas, number 1. Santa Cruz trying to get the bats going here and getting runners on base. They're down 5-0. Three balls, no strikes. pitch. Yes, he's going to first base. So Santa Cruz gets their runner, their first runner on the base. We got a first opportunity here to get some runs. Number 6, Bradley Orana, the pitcher, comes to bat for Santa Cruz as we head to the top of the order. Santa Cruz down 5-0, but they do have a runner on first with no outs. That is 1 ball, 1 strike.
Your way, let's go. Get ready.
Foul ball, first base line goes out. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Right there. Number 6, Brantley, pitcher for Santa Cruz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. That is high. That makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he swung at it. Still 2-2.
Time blue.
Foul tip.
Hey, someone's gonna get a gun ball right here, secure it. Julian, back up a little bit.
98 degrees as we started the game here in Benson today. 2-2 pitch. That ball is a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. No outs. Now Santa Cruz has a runner at first and second. He walked him. Coach gonna come out. And it looks like there's going to be a pitching change. So Douglas will have a pitching change. And who is going in to pitch for Douglas?
Harlan Valenzuela.
Okay, Harlan's going in right now. All right. Douglas is still up 5-0. Santa Cruz has runners at first and second, but no outs. So they have a runner in scoring position. Douglas will make the pitching change, courtesy of SSVEC. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. It's a hot one out here, but at least we have a breeze. And it's a nice breeze. Thank goodness for that, at least. So Santa Cruz is threatening to put a dent in Douglas's lead here. In the top of the 3rd inning. Don't forget, coming up tonight, just after 8 o'clock, we'll have more Douglas baseball as they're in the state championship, the seniors in Nogales. They've got an 8 o'clock game tonight. Jeff Davenport and John Berger will have the play-by-play from Nogales later on tonight after this game. So tune into our page, Cool FM Live, for coverage of that game. It might run a few minutes late, but we'll have it for you one way or the other. And a foul tip for the backstop. That's 1 strike, though. No outs. Runners at first and second for Santa Cruz. Here's the pitch. And a nice hit. Everybody is safe. Oh no, he got him out at second. So Douglas did get the fourth out there at second, and they have one out. So runners at the corners at first and third for Santa Cruz. One out. And he's going to go to second. Stealing second, so runners at second and third now. So two runners now in scoring position for Santa Cruz with one out. Number 5, Chacho Padilla, the catcher, up to bat. And he's got a hit. Is it fair? Foul ball. Just barely. Douglas got lucky there. There would have for sure been 2 runs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right there.
For Padilla. Number 5 for Santa Cruz. Runners at second and third. Santa Cruz threatening to score. That is high. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Top of the third. 5-0 Douglas. Here we go. Here's the pitch. That is another ball. It's 3 balls, 1 strike now. Here's the pitch. And he got a little chopper hit. That went foul. So now it will be full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. For number 5, Chacho Padilla, the catcher. Coach did not like that call. The bases are loaded. Sometimes it's a little confusing. This particular home plate umpire, it looks like he's calling a strike, but he's actually pointing to go to first base. And so it's confused me a few times when you think that he's called a strike, and it's actually a point. Hey, you're heading to first base. It's a walk. A little time called here. Coach asking the umpire some questions. One ball, no strike, 1 out. The bases are loaded for Santa Cruz. They have a big opportunity now to get some runs in. The coach and the umpire for Douglas having a little conversation. All right, up next, number 13, Owen Thomas, for first baseman for Santa Cruz. Here's the pitch. It's a foul tip. That is 1 ball, 1 strike now on Owen Thomas. Bases loaded for Santa Cruz. It's 5-0. 1 out. A chance for Santa Cruz to get some runs here. Ball is going past. A run will score. And an overthrown ball. Okay. So Santa Cruz gets their first runner. It's 5-1. First run across the plate for Santa Cruz. Runners now at second and third with 1 out. Up to bat, number 13, Owen Thomas, the first baseman. Well, actually, he has been up to bat. It's just the pass ball, another pass ball, and they're going to score another run. So, pass balls now have scored 2 runs for Santa Cruz. It's 5-2. Owen Thomas still up to bat. Owen, a part of scoring some runs for Santa Cruz in a sense, just by being up to bat with pass balls. So we have a runner at third for Santa Cruz. 3 balls, 1 strike for Owen Thomas. 1 out. It's 5-2, Douglas. Here's the pitch. Strike. Okay, we got full count now.
Back up the throw. Hurling.
And a hit to the shortstop. He's coming home with it, but he misses. 1 more run will score as Santa Cruz advances closer to tying this game. It's 5-3. A double. Well, a first base, a single turns into a double anyway. For Owen Thomas, who advances to second base. So, still 1 out for Douglas. Douglas struggling right now with their pitches. They still lead 5-3, but 1 out and a runner on second base here in the top of the third for Santa Cruz. Live stream coverage here of the District 8 championship game for the 10 under youth. And right now, these 2 teams have been battling it out. 2 previous games, losing and winning by 1 run each. And now tonight, as we're in the top of the third, it's 5-3 Douglas with 1 out. Santa Cruz has 1 out and a runner in scoring position on second base. So Santa Cruz threatening to score more runs here in the top of the third.
1 out. Okay.
We have a timeout because we have a new catcher coming in.
First base.
If you aren't following our Facebook page, please do so. Go to Cool FM Live, follow it. We've got Cool FM Live Sports. Sometimes our sports games are on our sports page, which is Cool FM Live Sports. So make sure you go over there and follow that page. And all games are put up on our YouTube channel. Sometimes those games are broadcast live on our YouTube channel in simulcast with the Facebook page. Tonight, I don't believe that's the case, but they will all be put up on our YouTube page, Cool FM Live. And that's a strike. Hatley Matthews, number 7. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the ball gets by. That'll advance the Santa Cruz runner from second to third, getting closer to home plate. And another run for Santa Cruz. 1 out. Douglas 5, Santa Cruz 3 in the top of the third. Santa Cruz threatening to score once again. High. That's 3 balls, 2 strikes, so the count is full. Douglas having control problems with their pitching right now. Cannot seem to get those strikes. And a nice hit over the first baseman. One more run will score for Santa Cruz. It's 5-4 Douglas. Santa Cruz with still only one out. They've got a runner on first right now. We're in the top of the third. Number 4, Ty Peterson up to bat. One ball thrown so far to him. Santa Cruz is on a rally of runs right now. Strike. Finally getting that strike for Douglas. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Top of the third. 5-4. Douglas in the lead. Pass ball. That's a strike, though. One ball, two strikes on Ty Peterson.
Hey, agarra todo, vamos, agarra todo.
And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout at a critical time for Douglas. That's the second out of the inning. They needed that one. If you're a Douglas fan, that was a big out. 2 outs now. 5-4. Up to bat now, Atlas. Atlas gets an infield single, advancing the runner to second. So runners at first and second with a single for Atlas Bohm, the center fielder for Santa Cruz. So Santa Cruz bats now are hot. But 2 outs for Douglas. Up to bat right now, number 8, Jet Hubble. He's the second baseman. It's a 1-run game. 5-4 Douglas. 2 balls, no strikes on Jet Hubble for Santa Cruz. Wind up. Here's the pitch. That's high. That's 3 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second for Santa Cruz. They're down by only 1 run. It's 5-4. That's a high one. All right, bases are loaded.
Number 9 hitter, right there.
Hayes Thomas up to bat for Santa Cruz. Can he bring in a run or two? High. Control problems continue for Douglas right now. Bases loaded. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That's 2 balls, no strikes. Ball almost got away from the catcher, but he saved it. Good for Douglas, because that would have been another run. Bases loaded for Santa Cruz. Hayes Thomas up to bat. We've got 3 balls and no strikes on Hayes Thomas. Bases are loaded for Santa Cruz. Here's the pitch. He walked in a run. We're all tied up. Santa Cruz fans go wild right now. And it is a new ball game. After a big early start by Douglas, Santa Cruz has fought their way back and tied this game up. It's 5-5, 2 outs. Number 6, Brantley Orona up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike on him. Bases loaded. All tied up, 5-5. Top of the third. And a swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. On number 6, Brantley Orona. Here's the pitch. Foul, first base side. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. What a game. Oh my gosh. These 2 teams are amazing. The last 2 games, 1 run difference. Each team winning a game from each other by only 1 run. Right now, it's all tied up in the top of the third. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On number 6, Bradley Arona for Santa Cruz. Here's the pitch. Make that 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. This is a huge pitch right now for Douglas. Here we go. And a hit. Shortstop throws it all the way to first. They get out of the inning. Douglas gets out of a jam. The score is 5-5. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Wow. All right, the coach is gathering the players around right now for Douglas, trying to give them a little pep talk, saying, guys, pick it up. This isn't over. We're still in this. It's a new game, though, right now. It's 5-5. Bottom of the 3rd. Douglas coming up to bat in another exciting, thrilling game here for your District 8 10U championship game in Benson, Arizona.
Drink water, guys. Drink water. Drink water.
Our coverage brought to you in part by Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse, and we thank them for their continuous coverage of our sports broadcast, making our youth live stream coverage possible year-round. Ed Morse Automotive Group. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, they're proud to support our young athletes as well. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts and really fine, honest folks. And I love Sherry and Dion Ethel. Great people. I definitely highly recommend them. You will not be disappointed with your home buying or selling experience with the Sherry Ethel team. Long Realty, located right behind Denny's on 5 Boulevard in Sierra Vista. All right. Douglas back up to bat. They need runs. We're back to the top of the order. Ruby is up to bat for Douglas. 5-5. Here's the pitch. That's 2 balls now on Ruby. Back to the top of the batting order for Douglas. See if they can get something going. That's ball 3. And wind up. She's going to first. Ruby is on base. Douglas gets their first runner on as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. It's 5-5. All tied up. Number 10. Harlan Valenzuela, the second baseman, up to bat right now. And a nice hit over the shortstop. Advancing runners to second base. Ruby gets to second. Harlan gets a nice solid base hit. And now Douglas has runners at first and second with no outs. Douglas has a runner in scoring position, a chance to take the lead once again. Number 34, Vladimir, up to bat. He hits a foul ball. 1 strike on him. Vladimir Hurtado for Douglas. Here's the pitch. That's a ball, 1 strike. We've got another exciting one here, folks, in Bisbee, or in Benson. And a hit, infield hit, third base. Got the forced out there. So Ruby is out, but runners still on first and second for Douglas. 1 out now for Santa Cruz. Douglas still has a chance to score some runs. Number 24, Gaye. Gaye tying up his laces. Gaye up to bat. Let's see if he can knock in a run. If you're a Douglas fan, you definitely want that because we're all tied up, 5-5. One out. That's one ball now on Gaye. Make that 2 balls. Runners at first and second for Douglas. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, and that's another ball. So 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Key pitch here for Santa Cruz. He got a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. On Gaye. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Goes over the backstop. So it's now a full count. So this is a big pitch for Santa Cruz right now. Full count. And a hit. Will he have a long throw? He got him out. But runners advance to second and third for Douglas. But there's 2 outs now. Arturo Diaz up to bat for Douglas, number 39. And that is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third for Douglas. It's all tied up 5-5 in the bottom of the 3rd. And another high pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Make that 3 balls, no strikes. On Arturo. And that walk. Bases are loaded for Douglas. So now Santa Cruz having some control problems. There's 2 outs, though. Douglas trying so hard to score here in this inning. It's bases loaded, 2 outs. All tied up 5-5. Bottom of the 3rd. Coach for Santa Cruz out there right now on the mound talking to his pitcher. Trying to settle him down and say, hey, time to throw some strikes. If I was the coach, that's what I would be saying. I like to keep it simple. 2 outs, 5-5. All right. Mario Barado up to bat for Douglas, and that's a strike. So the talk that the coach had worked so far. 1 strike. But a ball there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Douglas has bases loaded. It's all tied up. Here's the pitch. And that's another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. On number 1, Mario Barano. That's a strike. 2-2, the count. Every pitch key right now for Santa Cruz in this tie ball game with the bases loaded. And a hit, infield hit to the pitcher. The pitcher's going to go to first. He misses it. 2 runs will score. The pitcher overthrew the first baseman. Douglas gets 2 runs. And the crowd goes wild for Douglas, up 7-5. So an errant throw by the pitcher over first base, which could have been an out, gets 2 runs in for Douglas. Douglas still has runners at second and third. 2 outs. Up bat right now, up for bat is number 3. Confusion. Well, that's the second out. Runners still at first and second. And a swing on number 13, Danielle. Long throw and got him out. And Douglas, or I should say Santa Cruz, gets out of the inning finally. But not before Douglas gets 3 runs. Douglas 8, Santa Cruz 5 here in the 4th inning. As we head to the top of the 4th inning, Douglas can feel a lot better about themselves right now, getting some of these insurance runs after the game was tied up at 5 apiece. And now the coach of Santa Cruz is having a chat with his team, giving them a little bit of a pep talk there as well. It's 8-5 here in the top of the 4th inning. Our coverage brought to you in part by our presenting sports sponsor, SSVEC, powering our live stream news sports coverage all year long. SSVEC, serving our community. Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all of your landscaping needs, including pool cleaning services, serving all of Cochise County. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, located 999 East Fry Boulevard. They're open 6 days a week. Saturdays now they're open from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista and expanding to more and more places in Sierra Vista every day. Check out the Allo difference with the fastest uploads and downloads in Sierra Vista with Allo Fiber. All right, we head to the top of the 4th inning. And a hit over the third baseman, Ruby. And that's a base hit.
I love that, Harley. Harley, I love that.
Big hit there for Jax Riley.
Yeah.
So Santa Cruz has a runner on first, no outs.
You grab it clean.
In the top of the 4th inning, up now is Chato Padilla, the catcher for Santa Cruz. 1 strike on him. Douglas leads 8-5. Foul. That makes 2 strikes now.
Your way. Throw it right here.
Swing and a miss, still 2 strikes.
Ruby, that's in front, okay, buddy?
On number 5,
Get one first.
Chato Padilla. Santa Cruz needing more runs and more base runners. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Big strikeout for Douglas. 1 out now here in the top of the 4th inning. Santa Cruz has a runner on first and a hit. And gets him out, though. A hit to the second baseman, over to first. That's 2 outs. But Santa Cruz does advance a runner to second base.
Block everything, catch everything.
And up to bat right now for Santa Cruz is Hatley Matthews, the third baseman. 2 outs.
Yeah.
Swing, foul tip. That's 1 strike.
Arturo, más todavía. Ahí. Emilio. Abusado, va para allá. Va para allá, hey. Emilio. La línea.
6-inning baseball championship game. 10 under District 8 championship game. That's a strike. That's 2 strikes now. 2 outs. And here's the pitch. That's high.
Watch out, runner.
1 ball. I thought there was 2 strikes, but now it says 1 strike. I'm confused. I think the scoreboard keeper is confused as well.
One more, here we go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go. And a hit to the pitcher. Over to first. A big out for Douglas. Ending the top of the first. They lead 8-5. Douglas comes up to bat. They will try to add on to their lead, which is probably a good idea, knowing how quickly this Santa Cruz team can come back. As we've seen in previous games, these 2 teams are very evenly matched. Cool FM live sports coverage here from Benson Lions Field on a beautiful Monday night, at least beautiful so far anyway. We started the game at 98 degrees. What is the temperature now, just out of curiosity? 96. I thought it got cooler. It felt 2 degrees cooler to me anyway. And you know, when it gets so hot, every degree counts, and you actually kind of sort of feel it. Cool FM live stream coverage of our sports championship game here in Benson. We will be covering the state tournament in Nogales. Douglas will be playing again as their seniors team is playing at around 8 o'clock tonight. And Jeff Davenport, John Berger from our sports team will be having that game for you as well. Right now, Douglas is up 8-5 as we head to the bottom of the 4th in this District 8 championship game for a chance for Douglas to advance to state or Santa Cruz. But the game was called off on Saturday due to the weather. And I think we've got another weather situation going on right now. I'm just checking my email here. Okay, we do have a flood advisory in effect this evening until 8:15. Portion of southeast Arizona, including southwestern Cochise County, until 8:15 p.m. They're expecting 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain or more to fall. Some locations that will experience the flooding include the Coronado National Memorial area, is what they're saying here. So that flood advisory in effect now here for a portion of southeast Arizona and southwestern Cochise County until 8:15 tonight. Just saw that right now. All right, Douglas up to bat, bottom of the fourth. That's a strikeout to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. Santa Cruz gets a big strikeout. Up to bat right now, number 2 for Douglas. Lionel, I believe how it's pronounced. And that's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Douglas up 8-5. No runners on base right now. 2 balls, 1 strike for Douglas. Lionel up to bat. Three balls, 1 strike now. And make that 4 balls. So Douglas gets a base runner due to a walk. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Up to bat. Christian, number 8. Up to bat. Christian? Okay, I did pronounce that right. Showing signs to bunt. Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike on Christian. Center fielder for Douglas, number 8. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And a hit. Gets him out at second. But Christian does get on base. First base. It's 2 outs now for Santa Cruz. Antonio Martinez up to bat, number 9 now for Douglas. Trying to keep things going with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first for Douglas. They're up 8-5 here in the bottom of the fourth. Throw down to first, safe. Always kind of dangerous to throw in these situations because you don't want to pass ball or anything to advance the runner anymore. But that time it was no damage done. 2 balls, no strikes on number 9, Antonio Martinez for Douglas. And the pitch. That's a strike. The coach is disputing that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That was a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first. Antonio, chance for Antonio. Pop up in the infield. They're going to miss it. An error. Had it in his glove, but it popped out for the first baseman. And Douglas now has runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Threatening to score, Little Ruby comes up to bat now for Douglas. And she gets a nice hit, but he got him out here at second base. So no runs, no additional runs for Douglas as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Douglas leading 8-5. Santa Cruz coming up to bat as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
Hey, you guys gotta remember, you guys gotta run.
Big thank you to all of our sponsors who make this possible. Can't do it without our sponsors, cover all the games that we do. Can't thank you enough. If you'd like to sponsor, if you're a business person and you would like to sponsor our sports stream coverage, get a hold of us. Message us on Cool FM Live Facebook. Our website has a contact information area. You can email us, coolfm at coolfmonline.com. That's COOLFM at coolfmonline.com. Email us if you want to be a part of our live sports stream coverage year round, or maybe you just want to do the baseball season. Maybe you just want to do the football season, or tournament baseball, or tournament anything. Just get a hold of us at Cool FM Live. We'd love to have you part and be a community partner on our live stream sports coverage on Cool FM Live. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. The new physical therapy department is now open in Hereford. Physical therapy clinics in Bisbee and Douglas also provide the highest quality of services to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Thank you once again to Grasshopper Landscaping. Quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for your landscaping needs, including pool cleaning services as well. Visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. Thank you to Sierra Toyota. Sierra Toyota wants to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. Santa Cruz up to bat. We're in the top of the 5th. They're down 8-5. Number 4, Ty Peterson is up to bat.
Don't overthrow, papi. Don't overthrow. Vamos. He wants to walk. He wants to walk. Let's go. Come on,
2 balls, 1 strike. Make that 3 balls, 1 strike. Scoreboard is a little bit behind, I think. And, yep, that's a walk. Okay, well, Santa Cruz gets their first runner on base here in the top of the 5th inning. No outs. Atlas Bohm, number 3, up for bat for Santa Cruz, and that first pitch is a ball. Here's the pitch. That's that's a strike? That's a strike. One ball, 1 strike, no outs. Santa Cruz with a runner on first. That's another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The windup, the pitch, that's high. 3 balls, 1 strike now. And a walk. So some control problems again for Douglas. And number 10, Harlan Venezuela, having problems with ball control at the moment. Santa Cruz has runners at first and second. No outs. We're in the top of the fifth. Douglas does lead 8-5. But Santa Cruz, runner in scoring position now, threatening to get closer and closer to Douglas. The Eye of the Tiger song playing in the background. Definitely need that right now. If you're either team, for that matter. The batter or the pitcher here in this case, number 8, Jet Hubble. The second baseman will come up to bat for Santa Cruz. Okay, wait a second here. Are we having a pitching change? We are having a pitching change. Number 39, Arturo Diaz, is coming on to pitch. He's taking some pitches right now, so that's the third pitching change for Douglas. The coach has seen that their two previous pitchers having some control problems and hoping that Arturo can throw some strikes. This pitching change powered by SSVEC. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community, our presenting sponsor of our sports coverage year-round here on Cool FM Live. Make sure you follow our YouTube page, Cool FM Live on YouTube, Cool FM Live on Instagram as well, and check out our updates on our website, coolfmonline.com. Website is actually coolfmonline.com, but everywhere else we're known as Cool FM Live. Thank you. All right, we're underway here after a pitching change. Number 8, Jet Hubble, is going to try to drive in some runs because Santa Cruz has runners on first and second, no outs. We're in the top of the fifth inning in a 6-inning game, or what would normally be a 6-inning game. The pitch, it's a strike. So a good start for the new pitcher for Douglas, throwing a strike. Start off. And a swing and a tip. Foul tip makes it 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. On Jet Hubble for Santa Cruz. The windup. The pitch. Ball gets away. Runners advance to second and third now for Santa Cruz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. We're in the top of the fifth. 8-5 Douglas. Santa Cruz is threatening. Here's the pitch. A little chopper. They'll get the out, though, at first base, but Santa Cruz will get a run across. 1 out for Douglas, but Santa Cruz gets 1 more run. It's 8-6. Douglas. Runner still on third for Santa Cruz. Coming up to bat, the bottom of the order, Hayes Thomas for Santa Cruz. He's the right fielder. Here's your pitch. That was low, ball one.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And here's the pitch. Swing, foul tip. It's 1-2 to count. So, a big pitch here coming up for Arturo Diaz for Douglas, the third pitcher for Douglas, who's come on to pitch for them. And a hit, foul tip into the fence of the dugout of the opponents, Santa Cruz. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The nerves are high here in Benson, Arizona at Lions Park. Runner on third for Santa Cruz. Here's the pitch. That is another ball. The coach is coming over to the umpire, probably saying, that looked like a strike to me. Can't you look at the plate a little bit better? Am I assuming right? Okay, well, the umpire getting a little mad now. I don't know. Okay, I guess the coach has been kicked out. Is that right? The coach has been kicked out? Yep. Okay, so the head coach for Douglas is no longer leading the team. He's been thrown out of the game. All right. We're 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Full count. Runner on third for Santa Cruz. And here's the pitch. And a walk. We've got runners at the corners. Only 1 out. The coach for Douglas has been thrown out. Getting a little upset with the umpire behind home plate 1 too many times has caused him to be thrown out. Number 6, Brantley Orona. Up to bat now for Santa Cruz. We've got another nail biter here, folks. And a hit. Gets the out. Safe at first. A run comes in. The out at second. Could not get the out at first. The runner beat it, but Santa Cruz is 1 run closer to tying this game. It's 8-7, Douglas. Runner at first. The Douglas fans are now lined up along the fence here. Their nerves are rattled now as well. And here's a hit foul. All right, we've got 1 strike, foul tip to the third base side. 2 outs now for Douglas. We're in the top of the 5th. 8-7 is your score. Douglas in the lead.
Let's go.
And another hit, high fly to left field. Misses it. It is a fair ball. 1 run will score. This game is tied up. We're back to a tie ball game. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. It's 8-8, 2 outs. Santa Cruz with a runner on second base. Okay, asking some questions now. The assistant coach is asking questions of the home plate umpire. Be very careful how you ask those questions. Wow, unbelievable. These two teams, when they get together, you're going to get an exciting ball game. And Aiden, if you want to pan and look here, the fans now all lined up against the fence here for Douglas. That's how their nerves are right now, trying to root on their Douglas team, getting as close to them as possible, trying to root them to victory. The assistant coach is now in as manager, trying to rally the team to keep them calm, would be my guess, because this game is tied up now with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Number 5, Chato Padilla on up to bat here for Santa Cruz. The tension you can cut with a knife. All tied up, 8-8. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And, whoa, almost knocked into the head of one of the fans of Santa Cruz. Actually did hit the hand of a guy wearing a cowboy hat over there. All right, we got 1 strike, 2 outs. All tied up. Here we go. The pitch. And a solid hit to right field. They're going to send him home. Oh, Santa Cruz. Safe everywhere. Santa Cruz just took their first lead of the game. It's 9-8. Runner at second base now for Santa Cruz, 2 outs. Douglas just lost their coach. He was thrown out of the game. 9-8. Santa Cruz now just pulled ahead of Douglas. We're in the top of the 5th, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Owen Thomas, the first baseman, up to bat for Santa Cruz.
Hey, get ready, boys. Outfield, get ready.
1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right here. Get ready, boys.
And the pitch. He gets him out. A hit to the shortstop with a nice throw to first base. Gets the out. Douglas now finds themselves behind for the first time in this game. Down 9-8. Bottom of the 5th inning. Santa Cruz has now taken the lead 9-8. Our coverage powered by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. A big thank you to the Chris Leon team. Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage of Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. Proud to support our young athletes and our live stream coverage of this 10 under District 8 final championship game here in Benson, Arizona at Lions Park. We've got another one-run game difference here tonight between these two teams, Douglas and Santa Cruz. Douglas will come to bat now. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It's 6 innings that they play. Number 10 for Douglas, Harlan Valenzuela comes up to bat, and he'll lead it off for Douglas. Let us know in the live chat where you're watching from, who your favorite team is, who your favorite player is. We're right by the Douglas dugout, and the team and the fans are trying to rally back and inspire their youth here to victory and their team. Down by 1 run, 9-8 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Another one-run game. Absolutely amazing. These teams just battle it out all the time. Together, when they get together, you just don't know who's going to win. It comes down to the wire.
Hey, you guys gotta listen to me, okay? Let's go.
Harlan Valenzuela will lead it off now here in the bottom of the 5th and try to get on base here to get some runs for Douglas, who are down by 1 run, 9-8. And the pitch. That is low, a ball. That is high, a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. On number 10, Harlan Valenzuela. The pitch. 3 balls, no strikes. Harlan seeing the ball well. Here we go. Foul ball. That's 3 balls, 1 strike now on Harlan. Your District 8 10 under championship game here in Benson. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And a hit to the shortstop. He gets it. That's the second baseman, I guess. I'm sorry. 1 out. So the first batter for Douglas, 1 out. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Was that it? What was it?
He's gonna coach first base.
Oh, okay. He's going to coach first base. All right. We've got a player coaching first base because we are missing one coach right now. That was high. Okay, 1 out. Up to bat right now, number 34, Vladimir for Douglas. And a hit high. Ooh, Lord, hitting on the back, on the dugout roof, making a loud thump. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Douglas needs base runners. High, 2 balls, 1 strike. Good eye, 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball. That makes it full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Douglas down by 1 run, 9-8. The pitch. Hit. Looks like the shortstop's going to catch it. That's the second out of the inning. You can see the emotion. These boys really want this victory badly as they battle it out with the Santa Cruz team. They're feeling the pressure right now, big time. Number 24, Gaye, is up to bat now. And a hit. He gets a nice hit out to the outfield. A long first base hit for Gaye. Up to bat now, Arturo Diaz for Douglas. 2 outs, though. They got a runner on first base. That's a ball. And a hit in the infield hit. He'll go to second base. That will retire the side. And Douglas in this inning as we head now to the top of the 6th inning. Santa Cruz with a 1-run lead, 9-8. Douglas will have one more chance to either tie this game or come away victorious. Santa Cruz, though, coming up to bat right now. Douglas has to hold them if they want to have any chance at victory. All right. Our live stream coverage service of SSVEC, our presenting sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. And by Ed Morse, the Ed Morse Automotive Group of Sierra Vista. Now, Cochise County is backed by Morse. Now we head to what will most likely be, although with these teams, who knows? Well, I was going to say what will most likely be the final inning, but who knows? We're in the top of the 6th. Santa Cruz has a 1-run lead after Douglas in the first couple of innings had a 5-0 lead. Santa Cruz battled back, and they now are in the lead 9-8 here in the top of the 6th.
Come on, guys.
Definitely things cooling off nicely here with a nice breeze here as the night goes on here in Benson. Don't forget, if you're watching from Douglas, we'll have the Douglas Seniors game from Nogales at the state tournament just after 8 o'clock on Cool FM Live. We'll have that coverage with Jeff Davenport and John Berger, so stay tuned for that coverage tonight. Number 7, Matthews up to bat for Santa Cruz in the top of the 6th. 1 strike. Here's the pitch. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is low. 2 balls, 1 strike on Matthews. Top of the 6th inning, no outs. Ooh, that's a high. That one got away. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. And a walk. Santa Cruz gets a runner, their first runner in the top of the 6th here on base. No outs. Peterson up to bat for Santa Cruz. That's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. No outs. Top of the 6th. Santa Cruz with a 1-1 lead, 9-8. They've got a runner on first base. The pitch. And a pass ball. That runner will now advance to second base for Santa Cruz. They now have a runner in scoring position yet again. And a swing. They're going to send him to third. Santa Cruz advances their runner to third now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. Swing and a miss. A strikeout. Big strikeout for Douglas. They needed that one. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Santa Cruz threatening to score with a runner at third. Bohm up to bat number 3 for Santa Cruz.
Hey, you gotta cover home, man.
Santa Cruz trying to extend their lead. It's 9-8. 2 balls.
Hey, concentrate right here, Arturo. Get the better, mijo.
The pitch. Strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Another 1-run game between these two teams. It's 9-8. Santa Cruz in the lead. A swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2.
Get ready, boys. Get ready.
Big pitch here. Pop up. Foul ball. Still 2-2.
Vamos, vamos. Que no te pase nada, You gotta feel it right there, okay?
Santa Cruz just 60 feet away from another score on third base. Here's the pitch. That's high. Now it's a full count on the pitch here. Big pitch for Douglas. Swing and a miss. He got him. That was a huge strikeout. Wow. Douglas definitely needed that one with a runner at third. Still threatening to score is Santa Cruz. Hubble up to bat, number 8 for Santa Cruz. That's low. Ball 1. Douglas has 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. They're down by 1 run. They can't afford any more runs to go in. Here's the pitch. High. That is ball 2 for Douglas.
No whistling during the pitching, please. No whistling.
2 balls, no strikes. See right. He got his first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now for Douglas with 2 outs. Santa Cruz trying to get that runner on third base. Matthews home with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. The pitch. Swing. Foul tip. It's 2-2. This is a huge pitch next for Douglas. Can they get out of the inning without any more runs scored and then have a final crack at winning this game? The pitch. Ball. It's full count. Oh boy. Okay. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Okay, here's the pitch. What will happen? Oh, that's high. They walked him. Okay, we got runners at the corners now. At first and third for Santa Cruz. The assistant coach coming out to talk to the pitcher. Our coverage brought to you by Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane. We thank them for their support of our live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live. They've been around serving our area since 1963. So if you ever need any roadside assistance, hopefully you don't, but if you do, think of Barnett's Towing. And for all of your propane needs, they think safety first is their motto at Barnett's Propane. And watch for our contest post with Barnett's Propane to win a grill supplies, steaks, a Barnett's apron and t-shirt. Every month we do a contest on our Facebook page, Cool FM Live. All right, as the train whistle goes by or horn blows, here we go. As a ball, the runner from first will advance to second. So Santa Cruz has runners at second and third now. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike for Douglas. 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Santa Cruz. Thomas is trying to get some runs across the plate if he gets a key hit. Here's the pitch. Oh, he had a duck on that one, so 2 balls, 1 strike.
We need to throw. No mistakes. We gotta be
And the pitch. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Santa Cruz. We're in the top of the 6th. 9-8. Santa Cruz leads. Here is the pitch. Oh, high. That's a walk. Okay, bases are now loaded for Santa Cruz. Assistant coach coming out to the mound. I don't know if they're going to make a pitching change or not.
What's going on?
What a game, folks. What a game.
Tiene 47.
Not sure what they're talking about. It looks like they're calling the center fielder in to make a pitching change.
47.
Who are they handing the ball to?
Cristian Amavisca.
Okay, all right. This is turning out to be a nerve-wracking game for fans, parents, grandparents on both sides of the field. Emotions are high. The head coach of Douglas was thrown out of the game. That's how high emotions were after complaining one too many times about his call behind the plate. So Douglas is missing their head coach. It's 9-8. The bases are loaded for Santa Cruz. They're trying to get some insurance runs. A pitching change, and it looks like a catcher change as well, if I'm not mistaken. Adrian?
That says good.
All right. Big thank you to Dan the Man back in the studio with all the graphics, sponsors, replays. Nobody does a better job than Dan the Man for producing sports in Cochise County, and for that matter, all of Arizona. We will have another Douglas game tonight. The Douglas seniors are in Nogales at the state tournament. They've won 2 games so far, and they've won pretty dominantly, 15-0. And last night, with I believe the score was 11-2. And tonight they play again, and they'll go for their 3rd straight win at the state tournament in Nogales. The Douglas seniors, and that game is scheduled to start at 8 p.m. We'll have the game around that time. It might be a little late. Jeff Davenport and John Berger from our sports team had a previous engagement, Jeff in particular, and so he's going to scoot on over to Douglas, or I'm sorry, to Nogales as soon as he can. And so it's possible we might be an inning or 2 into the game before he gets to Nogales, and maybe we'll get lucky and that won't happen and he'll get there on time. But either way, stay tuned for our coverage in Nogales of another Douglas game tonight here on Cool FM Live. And here in Benson, it's definitely very pleasant right now. The sun is now setting and it's not as hot. The wind is blowing nicely. And we have a pitcher and a catcher change. That's what's taking so long right now. And Douglas needs to find a way to get out of this inning, or the 6th, top of the 6th here, as Santa Cruz now has the bases loaded. But they do have 2 outs, so if there's an infield hit, they got a good chance of getting an out at any base. So that's the good news if you're a Douglas fan. However, if Santa Cruz gets a hit outside the infield, then at least a couple of runs can score. It's 9-8 right now, with Santa Cruz in the lead. And now emotions are definitely high on the Douglas side. It is a nerve-wracking game. There's just no doubt about it. These two teams have been battling it out in the last couple of games. And each of them have won or lost by one run. And now we've got another one-run game tonight here in the top of the sixth. Douglas is trying to close out the inning, and they have one more chance to win this game. But unfortunately, the pitcher, their fourth pitcher of the game here, is having some control issues.
Any base, guys, any base.
Well, here we go. Bases loaded. Orana, number 6, up to bat for Santa Cruz, the pitch. That is a ball. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. That's another ball. I think Santa Cruz is going to force Douglas to throw strikes. Strike. And a hit. Uh-oh. Can he do it? Safe. One run in. It's 10-8 Santa Cruz. Infield hit, but it was a very difficult ball to get. Tried to make the throw to first, could not do it in time. Bases are still loaded for Santa Cruz, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. And another hit. This one goes out to center field. One more run will score. Another run will score. It's 11-8. Make that 12-8. Twelve to 8 now. Santa Cruz widening their lead in the top of the 6th with 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Santa Cruz, still threatening to score more runs. And another solid hit to center field. One more run will score. And another run is coming in. 14-8. They'll advance the runner to second from first. And Santa Cruz now starting to wind things up with more runs and pad their lead. It's 14-8 Santa Cruz. Runner at second for Santa Cruz. Thomas up to bat. And a swing and a miss. 1 strike. Wild ball going to, advances the runner from second to third for Santa Cruz. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a hit to the pitcher, finally getting out of the inning. But Santa Cruz gets 5 more runs. Douglas has their work cut out for them. It's 14-8.
You guys are better. Where are my hitters?
All right.
My hitters for a reason. Let's go.
The assistant coach trying to inspire the team to victory here. And they've got their work cut out for them. It's 14-8. Bottom of the 6th inning. This is the final chance for Douglas, who has come a long way. They've battled it out with Santa Cruz for the last 2 games, winning 1 game by 1 run and losing 1 game by run. Now we're into the final championship game. They're trying to rally themselves to victory here. Final chance at bat for Douglas in the bottom of the 6th in this District 8. 10 under, 10U championship game in Benson, Arizona. And the practice pitches are done. And we're ready here to get underway here with potentially the final inning for Douglas. That is a ball. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Santa Cruz leads 14-8. That is low. It's 2-2. The count. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout. 1 out now for Douglas. Strike. The next pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, final chance here for Douglas. That's another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Douglas needs runners on base. 1 out. And a pop-up. It's a high pop-up in the infield. I don't know if he got it. That's 2 outs now for Santa Cruz. That was a high pop-up. Didn't know if he was going to be able to see it and get it, but he did. And Santa Cruz is 1 out away from a state, or I should say a District 8 championship in 10 under. 1 out away for Santa Cruz. 1 ball, 1 strike. High. 2 balls, 1 strike. And an infield hit to the first baseman, and he got it. Santa Cruz is your District 8 10 under champions here in Benson, Arizona tonight. This time, on this night, it was Santa Cruz night. After 2 games, each team winning 1 game apiece in this tournament, Santa Cruz finally breaks away and wins the District 8 10 under championship. They will advance to state. We congratulate Santa Cruz with a 14-8 victory. What a game And Santa Cruz didn't break it away really until the last couple of innings. Douglas had a 5-0 lead in the first couple of innings. Santa Cruz crawled their way back, and then they broke it open in the last inning in particular. And they win 14-8.
Douglas, all teams, please come back to the line for the presentation of your team. The line goes from right to third to home. Thank you.
Presentation of the awards now. Tough loss for Douglas. You can see some of the players definitely taking it tough.
Douglas, when I call your name, come get your pen. Number 11, Ruby Hurtado. Number 10, Harlan Valenzuela. Number 34, Vladimir. Number 24, Daniela Ratuso. Number 39, Arturo Diaz. Number 1, Mario Laredo. Number 3, Emilio Garda. Number 13, Daniel Villalobos. Number 14, Julian Laredo. Number 2, Lionel Cuevas. Number 8, Christine Amavista. Number 9, Antonio Martinez. Luis Villalobos and Luis Castuccio. Manager Arden Hurtado. And the winners for this year's District 8 All-Star Tournament, number 6, Bradley Arona. Number 12, Jack Brady. Number 5, Chapo Padilla. Number 13, Roland Thomas. Number 7, Natalie Matthews. Number 4, Ty Peterson. Number 3, Atlas Bohm. Number 8, Jet Hubble. Number 1, Hayes Thomas. Aaron Thomas and Ricardo Padilla. Manager, Evan Bailey. Congratulations, Santa Cruz. The Arizona 8 to 10-year-old District 8 champion banner. Santa Cruz Little League.
Santa Cruz were District 8 to 10-year-old champions on this night in Benson, Arizona. Congratulations to Santa Cruz. Stay tuned for more live stream sports coverage from Nogales as the Douglas seniors will be playing tonight, going for their third straight victory in the state tournament in Douglas. Jeff Davenport and John Berger with the play-by-play coverage. Thanks to Dan, the man back in the studio. Thanks to Aiden behind the camera. Thank you for watching tonight, folks. Stay tuned. More baseball coverage on the way in just a bit. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. So long.